We're unmuted. Hello, Internet. It's me, Ryan Land. I'm the youth minister here. I don't know why I'm talking like this. And joining me this week as a special guest is
Robinho.
Robinho. What's your last name?
Mabry.
Robinho Mabry. And we are going to have some fun. We're going to play a game, and we're going to learn a quick Bible study. And someone in the studio has their sound on their live stream, and I just heard the sound of my own voice. Hi, Kim Constable. Who else is on? Hey, Kex. You see down there who's on and who's saying hi? Your brother said, hi, I'm here, because he is here. All right, Robinho, before we get started, I have a question to ask you. I have two questions to ask you.
Okay.
Are you ready? Okay, you can't rock like that the whole
Okay.
time.
All right.
It's distracting. You ready for your questions? Okay, first question. What has been your favorite part of quarantine? Nothing? Nothing at all? You don't like it at all?
Playing outside.
Playing outside?
Yes.
Playing some, what did we play the other day? Badminton.
Yes.
Played some badminton. Who won, by the way?
You
Yeah,
won?
me and Josiah, that's right. And what has been your least favorite part about quarantine? Your dad's whispering.
I know. I don't know.
You're being inside, I guess you're kind of
Inside then. It's probably
like,
inside.
like being inside all the time?
Yes.
Have you done anything fun, like out and about?
I made a bow and arrow.
You made a bow and arrow?
Yes.
That seems intense. Was that safe, Nathan?
It was safe.
It's safe.
It's safe? Okay. For all of those who are nervous about Robinho's bow and arrow, it's safe. Hey, someone said hi to you.
Who did?
Lacey Gross. She said, hi, R.
Oh,
Here's your hugs. Who do you think she's talking about, me or you?
I don't know.
Both our names start with R.
Oh, probably
It's a little,
then.
it's a little confusing.
It is.
Gets regularly referred to as R.
That's
It's
probably true.
probably
That's
me.
probably true. And Tony Richards says, hi. I think it is you. Hey, Rusty. Hey, Sprules. Sprules, let me know in the chat if chickens were delivered, please. I want to know. I'm getting some new baby chickens, so I'm excited to see them if they're here. Hey, before we do a game, you ready to play a game?
Yes.
Oh, who says hi? Ella and Emma say hi. Hi, Ella. Hi, Em.
That's your neighbors.
That's your neighbors, yeah.
No.
I got to quit looking at Robinho. If you see me looking down there, tell me to stop.
Okay.
Okay? That's your job. Your one job.
Okay.
Okay, look.
Stop.
Thank you. Good job. That was a test, and you passed. Quick announcement, Brent. Will you put look, Robinho, lean out. Will you put the Easter slide up there? All right, so it's coming up. It is Easter on Sunday, which we're really excited about. And one of the things we want to do for Easter is put together a little compilation video of all of our church members answering this question. What does the resurrection of Jesus mean to you? It needs to be 30 seconds or less. I've already gotten a lot of awesome videos. And you can text them. You can't really see my number. There you go. But I'm sure Nathan will put it in the chat. And you can text those to me. Please don't blow up my phone. I'm already receiving dog facts from like 3 different people. I want the video by Friday. The video by Friday. Please, please, please. I want to see all your lovely faces, youth, kids, families, older people, younger people. I don't care. I want to see all you answer this question. Really important to us. Rusty says, sadly, no chickens. Hopefully tomorrow. That's sad. Hi, Lizzie. Glad you're here. Hey, Jody. Hello, Joanne. So, hi, Gail. Okay, so text us your videos for Sunday. We're really excited to see those. Robinho, are you ready to play a game?
Yes.
All right. Same time. Who's running slides here? All right, Robinho, I need you to stand up and get behind this table.
Okay.
Right here. Look how bright like Robinho's shirt is on the live stream.
It is.
Okay, here's what you got to do. You're gonna have 30 seconds to make a pyramid of the cups. Okay.
Okay.
It's got to be 5 on the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. You think you can handle that?
Yes.
I'll tell you when to go. There's gonna be a timer behind you. All right, you ready? Nope. Hands off. Hands off. 3, 2, 1, go. You got this like intense music. Don't let them get stuck. Don't let them get stuck. Man, can't fall. It's an interesting strategy. Uh-oh. You got a stack here. All right. Oh, you're so close. If you can, unstack. Well, we're gonna unstack. You got 3 seconds. Oh, so close, so close. I did it earlier today too, so I know it's possible. You want to know how fast I did it?
Yes.
28 seconds.
28 seconds.
So if you have, you want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right, roll back the timer.
Do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Smart strategy.
Thank you. It's harder when there's pressure.
Yes.
There's all these people watching.
I feel it.
Ooh.
High five,
There's 2
bro.
like way over there.
Good job.
Nice, good job. All right, so if you have cups at home like this, or if you have styrofoam cups, or you can even use plastic cups. Probably don't use glass cups because they will break because I would have shattered a bunch of them. But you can do that. Send us a video so we can make a video and we can see you guys at home trying the cup stack 30-second challenge, which is what I just named it. Rubinho, will you just throw those anywhere? Literally throw them. Just throw them. Throw them. Nice. That's what I like to hear.
Also text those videos to you.
No, text. Yeah, text them to me. I was going to say text them to Brent, but we don't have the slide of his number up. So text them to me, 806-676-7462. I'm going to get this is what's going to happen now. I'm going to get confused, and I'm going to edit some of the cup stack videos into the Easter video, which will be hilarious. So what did you – Josiah's talking smack in the chat.
What did he say?
You gonna let him get away with that?
What did he say?
He said Rubinho would have shattered more of the glasses, which is funny. He's like, I got my eye on you. All right, Rubinho, what do you have in your pocket?
Nothing.
Yes, you do. You're lying to me.
Just paper.
Don't say nothing.
I just realized.
I thought you got like a note.
Okay.
Okay, Rubinho, we're about to do. I'm gonna put this Easter video and also some of your cup stack videos to this number right here. All right, Rubinho, are you ready for a little Bible story?
Yes.
I can't. My iPad is not working, and the stream just went away. It's back. Do we have camera 3? We lost 2. Okay. Can I show this to camera 3? Here we're gonna use. Yeah, just zoom on in, Annie. Don't listen to Brent. We're using this Jesus Storybook Bible again. It's a great resource. If you don't have it, get your hands on it. You're supposed to tell me I'm looking at the thing again. You can get your hands on it.
Sorry.
I think we have some up at the church office, right? So we'd love to just give you one if you need one. So Rubinho,
Yes.
this week is what? What is on Sunday?
Palm Sunday.
No, Palm Sunday was last Sunday. So what does that mean next Sunday is?
The resurrection.
Yeah, Resurrection Sunday, also known as
Easter.
Easter. Perfect. You nailed it. So maybe you don't know this, and maybe some of you, I'm going to keep looking at camera 2, even though it's gone. You want me to fix it? Okay. Camera 2 is gone. So Easter starts on Sunday. And maybe you don't know this. That means all this week is called Holy Week. And each day we celebrate like a different part of Holy Week. So Palm Sunday is the very beginning of Holy Week. And then there's like sort of these different things that go on throughout the week. And so like Jesus, someone, well, that's the very end, right? So before that, someone comes in and like cleanses Jesus's feet. And then there's another part where they have the Last Supper, right? That's part of Holy Week. I lost my
Judas.
Yeah, and Judas betrays. That's actually what today is. Today is the day it's called, some people call it Spy Wednesday.
Oh,
Isn't that cool?
yeah, that's cool.
You like a game with a spy in it.
Yes.
What's that called?
Spy Alley.
Spy Alley, right? But it's Spy Wednesday. So that's what some people call this, and they remember they remember Judas. Judas was the betrayer, right? And so we're going to talk about a little bit right before the Last Supper. Jesus did this really cool thing, and this is what I want you to remember from why. Oh, I figured it out. I can use this now. It's not game time. This is what we're going to remember. Jesus is a servant king. A servant king. What's the main point?
Jesus is a servant king.
Jesus is a servant king. Perfect. So I'm gonna read this story and I'm gonna ask you some questions during it. Okay.
Okay.
So you gotta listen really close. And there's a quiz at the end. You gotta prove how smart you are. Okay.
Okay.
So it's Passover. Passover was a time when the Israelites, you know who Israel is?
Yes.
Yeah, God's chosen people. They would celebrate when God delivered them out of Egypt. Perfect. And that was called Passover. So every year they would kill a lamb and then they would eat it. And they would say, the lamb died instead of us. Because remember what they would do with the lamb?
Yes.
They'd kill it, and what would they do with the blood?
They would pour the blood in the door.
Yeah, they'd put the blood on the door, and the angel would pass over them, right? And so they said, this lamb would die instead of us.
Yes.
But this Passover that Jesus was at, God was getting ready for an even bigger rescue mission.
Yes.
So Jesus and his friends, they're having Passover. They're eating a meal together. Do you know how they ate back then? How they would sit at a table?
Not really.
They wouldn't sit at chairs. They would lay on the floor.
Oh,
And
I thought they would sit on the floor.
they would
with their
lean.
feet crisscross.
They would lean on one arm with their feet out, and they'd eat like this.
Oh.
All from the same plate.
That's disgusting.
And not sanitary, right?
No.
Don't be eating from the same plate in the age of coronavirus, right? So they're eating, they're upstairs, and Jesus' friends start arguing with each other. So they've been hanging out together for 3 years, and they all start arguing. And you know all about arguing, right? Because you
Yeah.
have how many siblings?
4. No, 3.
3 siblings. And how often do you argue with them?
Probably 95% of the time.
95% of the time? Yeah, me too. I argue with my siblings a lot. And so these guys were really close, right? They were almost like a family. And they were arguing about kind of a weird topic, about feet. Have you ever gotten to an argument about feet?
No.
No, I don't think.
Maybe.
Yeah, me too, maybe, but not that I know of. So they were arguing about feet, and this is why. Someone had to clean their feet because their feet were really gross, stinky, really dirty, really muddy, really dusty. And think about this, it's kind of gross. But they would, walk around, and there were all these animals walking around. The animals would poop, and then they would sit in the poop. And then
They wouldn't even care.
they just had to walk it off, right? And so it was someone's job to clean their feet. So someone had to wash away all that dirtiness. And who would do a job like that? Who do you think?
Jesus.
He does. He volunteers to do it. But normally, who do you think?
I don't think
Anybody. That's not a job.
Even the Pharisees.
Yeah, that's not a job anybody wants to do, right?
No.
So this says, who on earth would ever dream of volunteering to do that? And it says only the lowliest servant. So lowliest is a word, just means like the lowest on the totem pole. So like they're the least important. They're the bottom rung, right? They're the if I get a job and I'm like the lowest on the totem pole, they tell me go get coffee, go clean the bathroom, all that stuff. Yeah, I've got to do what they say. So only the lowliest servant would wash people's feet. Remember that. So the disciples are arguing, who's going to wash the feet? And Peter's like, I'm not a servant. And Matthew says, neither am I. And so they're all arguing. And while they're arguing, Jesus gets up from the table.
And take a bowl of water and wash their feet.
Exactly. He takes a bowl of water. He uses his robe, and he started to wash the disciples' feet. He washed his friends' feet. And they're like, and then Peter especially, he said, Jesus, you can't do this. You're too important. And this is what it says this. If you don't let me wash away the dirt, Peter, you can't be close to me. Jesus knew that what people needed most was to be clean on the inside, that all the dirt on their feet was nothing compared to the sin in their hearts. And so Peter, when he said that, he said, then wash me, Lord, all of me. And so one by one, Jesus went and washed everyone's feet. And he said, I'm doing this because I love you. And then he said, do this for each other. Do it for one another, right? Do like I did. So we said, what was the main point?
Jesus is servant.
Jesus is a servant king, right?
Yes.
So what was he showing us right here in this story? Was he being
servant king?
Yeah, he was being a servant, right? He was getting on his knees, and he was washing their feet and being really doing the job nobody wanted to do. Did Jesus look very much like a king in this story?
No.
So why do you think we would say that Jesus is a servant king? What do you think?
I think because he knows that we are sinners and stuff.
Mhm.
So although none of us would want to do that, instead of listening to them arguing, he just went ahead and did it.
He just did it.
They're all good.
So think about this. Do you like being in charge?
No, I don't think so.
You don't like being in charge? So think, Jesus is in charge of everything, right? He's the king of the whole world. And so when I'm put in charge of things, you know what I like to do?
No,
I like to boss people around.
you do.
Yeah, I like to tell them that they have to do the stuff I don't want to do.
I don't want to do that.
You don't like to do that? See, I think most people, when they are in charge, they want to say, hey, you do the stuff I don't want to do, and I'll only do the stuff that I want to do. But Jesus is showing us that he is in charge of everything. And even though he's in charge of everything, he's going to say, I'm going to do the job that nobody else wants to do, and that's clean your feet. But he also knows, Jesus knows right here in this story, that in just a couple of days, in like 3 days, yeah, he's going to do another job that nobody else could do, that nobody else wanted to do. And he's going to die on a cross so that he could clean the inside, right? So he could clean our hearts. So we have to clean, Jesus says, I have to clean your feet or you can't be near me. And like a lot of people are telling us to wash our hands, right?
Yes.
So, but what needs washed more than our feet or our hands? What does Jesus tell us?
Oh, so
Our hearts, our souls, right? They have to be cleansed of sin. So in a couple of days, Jesus is going to do the only job that he can do. He's going to be the king of the universe, and he's going to die so that we could have our sins forgiven, so that we could be made clean. And then after that, what happens? After he dies, a couple days go by.
He rose up 3 days later.
3 days later, he rises from the dead. That's great news. That's how we celebrate Easter.
Yes.
Right? And that's why we make videos and say, Jesus changed my life. Jesus resurrected from the dead. That changes everything. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So, you ready for a quiz?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. I don't know if I believe you. Quiz. Quiz time. All right. You play at home. What camera am I in? You play at home. You're going to have 5 seconds. Yell it out. Maybe type it if you can type fast enough. Here we go. Lacey, that's right. The disciples did not practice social distancing. Rubinho, how do I say his last name?
Dobbins.
The Dobbins say hi.
Oh,
Dobbins is one of the guys. Is that
yes.
Oh, Dobbins says hi. And Grandma and Grandpa say hi too.
Oh,
That's
Hi,
fun.
Grandma and Grandpa and Dobbins.
That's fun. No one wants to say hi to me. They don't want to say hi to Rubinho.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. You ready for this quiz?
Yes.
Okay. You can't answer until the timer runs out. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So you answer at home. Here you go. Here's the first question. Whose job was it to wash people's feet? Whose job was it to wash people's feet? 5 seconds. Whose job was it? Viewers, you know? All right. Let's look out here. All right.
Lowest
Time out.
servant.
The lowliest servant. That's exactly right. Nice. 1 for 1. All right. Next question. You ready?
Mhm.
Why did Jesus volunteer to wash the disciples' feet? Why did Jesus volunteer to wash the disciples' feet? Answer at home. Answer at home. 1 second.
Because he's king of everything.
Okay, because he's king, but what else? How did he feel about his disciples? Oh my gosh. That's a bad noise.
You felt this. He wanted to wash their feet
He wanted to. Why?
because he said you can be near me with the with your feet without not washing.
And if you want someone to be near you, how do you feel about them?
Mm.
You like them.
Yes.
Maybe you even
Our friends.
are friends with them. Another L word.
Well, yeah.
Love. You love them. So Jesus washed the disciples' feet because he loved them, right? They were his friends. They were his people. And so he loved them. All right, last question. You ready?
Yes.
What needs washed more than our feet and hands?
I know.
You know? All right, 5 seconds. Hit it at home. Thanks, Nikki. All right,
Our soul and heart.
our hearts. Exactly right, man. You nailed it. Boom. Can you put the Jesus was Servant King back up there so I don't have to do it again? All right, so Jesus was a servant king for us. He was a servant king when he washed the disciples' feet, and he was a servant king when he died on the cross. And he was definitely a servant king when he rose 3 days later. So, Rubinho, what's one thing you learned tonight?
That Jesus washed the disciples' feet
Why?
because he loved them.
Because he loved them. And what else?
And also because they were his friends and they were kind of like his family.
Yeah, they're like his family. That's exactly right. They were brothers, right? So if we become children of God, right, and Jesus is the Son of God, that makes Jesus our brother.
Yes.
That's kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah,
Awesome. Well, I encourage you to get this book, to do things like this with your family throughout the week. And Ryan, Mommy says hi. Hi, Mom. Where is she? Oh, Hi, Angela Sealand. Hello. Love you.
Can't tell you a joke.
Oh, Rubinho wants to tell me a joke. Yes, you can tell me a joke.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Potato.
Potato who?
Potato you.
Potato you?
Yes.
All right, I've got a joke.
Okay.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupt.
Moo!
Okay.
That's a pretty good one, right?
Yes.
All right. Are there any announcements I'm forgetting? Anything left to do? Send your Easter video. Send your cup stack video. Read Narnia to your kids or to yourself, or watch the movie.
The Narnia books are so good.
Rubinho approved. Narnia books are so good. Any other book recommendations, Rubinho?
Yeah.
Quiz them on Narnia books.
Can I quiz you on Narnia books?
Sure.
Okay. Who was the first Pevensey child to go into Narnia?
Lucy.
Who was the second?
Edmund.
Nice. What is the name of the professor whose mansion they go to live at?
I don't know that name.
I actually don't know that I do either. What is it?
Diggory.
Yes, it is.
Diggory.
Diggory. Cedric
That's
Diggory.
another Maverick kid. Right?
Yeah.
Is his last name Diggory or
Just
his
has
first
one
name
too.
Diggory? What's his last name?
Diggory.
Anybody in the chat know? Professor Lupin.
Professor Diggory.
Diggory.
Potter.
I've got to look it up. It's killing me, Smalls. Let me think of another one.
Okay.
Have you read all of them?
Yes.
What is the White Witch's real name? Yes, Brent. Kirk. Diggory Kirk.
Diggory Kirk.
Yeah, her name's Jadis.
I
You got any
did
other?
not know that.
You got any
It
other
said in
Narnia
the
trivia
book.
questions? Dude, we should do a Narnia trivia contest.
Oh, that'd be fun.
We should not.
Brent, you got one more question for Rubinho?
Why did the stone table crack in two?
Because the witch didn't read the deep magic.
Do not quote the deep magic to me,
Yes.
witch.
Yes.
I was there when it was written.
Exactly.
It's my favorite
Mom
quote.
said, "What's the name of the fawn?"
Oh, what's the name of the fawn?
Thomas.
My favorite character in Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Oh, here you go. Here's a Ryan trivia question. I told you this on Sunday. Who is my favorite character in all the Narnia books?
Peter.
Nope.
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Reepicheep.
Reepicheep.
Not
Reepicheep.
Pikachu.
Just I remember. All right. Well, we would sit here and play Narnia trivia all night, I think, but we will not do that. Glad you guys are here to join us. Remember to send in your Easter videos. See you on Easter Sunday at 11 a.m. Change your profile picture. Add the frame. Nathan Mabry. Even if it blocks your face, it's going to be up there until Easter, and then it goes away. So we love you guys. Can't wait to worship on Sunday.
Peace out.
Later. Peace out. That's what I was going to say. That's
Read
funny.
your mind.
Read my mind.